Hello guys, and today we will be diving back into Greece to explore the ever-expanding Vonaleo region. My Greece-based region that is going to be filled with my own Pokémon, stories, and characters. In today's episode, I will be introducing you guys to the first cross-gen evolution and the regional bug, which do have some ties to Greek mythology, one more so than the other. But without further ado, let's get started. Aloponus, the dog Pokémon, a fairy and grass type. Aloponus is the result of experimentation with Fido. Its diet can alter Dachshund into different breeds. Aloponus brings great luck to chefs and are therefore the signature Pokémon of them in the Vonaleo region. To evolve Fido in this region, you'll need to use an item called Allotroponus on a Fido that is above level 20. So I was kind of shocked that Dachshund never turned out to be Fairy Fire type, considering it is a baked Fido, and Gen 9 had a lot of unused type combinations. So here is a dual-typed one, Fairy and Grass. Is grass type due to the ingredients that make up the pastry it's based on, and part of its etymology is Trigona panoramatos, which is said pastry, and the cream has a mint colour because I wanted the grass type to be more obvious, since it's supposed to be white. The other part of its name is Alopecus, which is a Greek breed of dog that is now paired with this Greek pastry. And for the shiny, I burnt it. I'm sorry guys, but I accidentally burnt Aloponus, and that is the shiny. But how about we check out the other one, which is the Greek regional bug here. So let's get started on that. Nymphis, the moon Pokémon, a bug and dark type. Nymphis are able to create a paralytic poison and are extremely skilled in using it for surprise attacks. So first, this is Nymphis, which comes from mantis and nymphi, or nymphi, Greek for nymph, which is the name of an infant bug that doesn't go through metamorphosis. But the word nymph does have a connection to Greek mythology. And, of course, the dark typing here represents the connection to the moon, which is also tied to Greek mythology because of a reason I'll explain later. So while this is a short explanation, I think that we should move on to level 6, because that's when it evolves into Thavmus, the Crescent Moon Pokémon, a bug and dark type. Thavmus takes a hardened state of a crescent as a form of defense, but this defense is weaker than other bug type middle stages. They are able to produce a noxious gas that can be used as a smoke screen, but can inflict minor damage. Thavmus comes from Thavma, which is Greek for wonder, and huntress, which I will explain more in the final evolution, as it will make more sense then. So of course, still based on a mantis, which doesn't go through metamorphosis, so I didn't really know what to do with the middle stage, but decided to connect it with the moon more, the crescent shape, which is why it's part dark type again for the moon connection, which is more obvious here due to the crescent shape. And of course, usually the bug types themselves, the regional bugs, they do have a cocoon stage. And there is Levani, which is a mantis Pokemon and also a regional bug. And the middle stage Swadloon is a cocoon. Well, a cocoon-like shape. Yeah, no, it's just a cocoon. However, I did want this to be more obvious that it isn't a cocoon. However, it still represents those types of stages. The noxious gas is connected to the Greek nymph, but not because they have a similar ability, but in a way that I will explain for the final evolution. Because at level 13, Thavmus evolves into... Amazithe, the full moon Pokemon, a bug and dark type. Amazithe is one of the most skilled Pokemon with a bow and arrow, being rivaled only by Decidueye and Centistroner. Amazithe can create illusions with a noxious gas and can trick any opponent into letting their guard down, a perfect opportunity for Amazithe to strike. Its power level is directly connected to the moon phase. So the tail has been shaping up to be the moon for the entire evolution line. And it makes sense when the etymology comes from Amazonian, Scythe, and Artemis. So it is based on the goddess of the moon, Artemis, and therefore is an excellent huntress. And it also comes from Scythe too, because of the same reason Scyther also comes from Scythe. So for those who don't know, and I didn't know until research was done, but Wonder Woman ties into Greek mythology via the tribe known as the Amazonians. So Amazithe is partially inspired by Wonder Woman too. So yeah, it's definitely more Greek tied than Elaponis, but I think that they are both worthy additions to the Pokédex whenever I do that video, because they aren't actually in Pokédex order, in the order that I make them. You know, I'll do that video later. Just, I don't know, this series might take 2 years to make for all I know. I've already spent 2 years on it. So that's it, guys, and please let me know what you think about these 4 new additions. The next episode will introduce you guys to another cross-gen evolution, the Pika clone, and the second regional bird. You may have heard one of their names in this video. Next video will be the redesign of the Squirtle evolution line, and I'll see you guys next time.